This is the Gabba, Brisbane's heart and the biggest stadium in Queensland. But it's being penciled in to be demolished by 2032. And no one seems to care.
The stadium was built in 1895, so when Brisbane won the opportunity to hold the Olympic Games for 2032, plans were made for a $1 billion reconstruction for the Gabba to serve as the main stadium. This rebuild would be a massive upgrade to the capacity, going from 42,000 seats to 50,000. However, the projected cost inflated to $2 billion, proving controversial to many.
$2.7 billion is huge.
This community has kept going and going and going, and we will not stop.
Scrap this project, protect our school, protect our park.
State Labor government's disastrous decision to demolish the Gabba Stadium for $2.7 billion and rebuild it just for the Olympics.
The commitment we made was that we would redevelop the Gabba. That's very much our plan.
Even more controversy arose after a change of government cemented the decision to build a $3.8 billion stadium holding 63,000 fans located in Victoria Park. After the Brisbane Olympics in 2032, the Gabba will then be demolished and repurposed as an entertainment and housing precinct. So, who's coming to save this stadium? Who even cares about the Gabba?
So my name's Tom Hallam. I've been working for the Lions for the last 3 months, and I've been a Lions fan for like maybe the last 16 years. Been a big fan ever since I was young. Working in the club, it's a fantastic experience. You get to know a lot of the staff, a lot of the players, understanding where they come from, because at the end of the day, they are 20-year-olds. They are just like us in the same field. They're still learning about life, except they're just millions of dollars. So you get to make these really valued connections with the players, with the club, with the community, and it feels really nice to know that you're a part of a $1 million company, being a part of their success. It is really rewarding, and I very much enjoy that side of it. So yeah, I think even just coming into work, meeting some of the players on a daily basis, that would be my favourite parts of the Gabba.
My name is Andrew Wellington. I'm the chair of the board at the Brisbane Lions. I've been on the board since 2014 and I've been chair since the end of 2017. As much as we love the Gabba, there's been some amazing history made here. It's got fantastic acoustics, you get a great atmosphere at the Gabba, but it is tired in a number of ways. It's tired from a technology perspective, so people who come here and looking for that modern experience around Wi-Fi availability, and it's not a modern day experience.
So would you say the Brisbane team and staff are excited for the new stadium?
Yes, they're excited for the new stadium.
I think a lot of people are sort of concerned, especially because a lot of people work at the Gabba, they're from the south side. The fact that it's getting redeveloped in Victoria Park so far away, I know that a few people are sort of questioning what their job looks like now, whether they'll keep their job, whether they'll be forced to change, like working at Springfield or Springwood. But yeah, there's definitely some anxiety around it, yeah.
So in the VFL, I just am a stock standard VFL player, so VFL aligned. But hopefully in the end, I want to be able to become an AFL player.
Do you prefer maybe Brighton Arena more, the facilities, as opposed to the Gabba, or?
The facilities at Brighton are a lot better, but there's just this top of the art stuff, whereas here it's a bit outdated, I'd say. The change room's quite small, there's just not much space to move around and stuff.
I do know my way around the stadium. I know my way around the areas that the public would typically see, and also the areas that the public typically wouldn't see, which is underneath the stands and down where the Lions gym was, and it's really not compliant with a bunch of modern standards that people expect today, and the new stadium will certainly have that.
Originally, I did feel like I could see myself playing at the Gabba, especially when I first started training there. But after seeing the renovations and stuff that they're going to do at Victoria Park, I feel like it might be a bit better to train out there, but I feel like just playing anywhere and being able to have that opportunity would be amazing, just to be able to play AFL footy at any ground.
So I think there would be some nerves within the community of the club, the community about whether they're working. From my perspective, I'm actually looking forward to like a new change of stadium. I do think the Gabba is probably overdue for some new work, so a new stadium would be fantastic.
Hopefully, if I do get drafted, I can play a couple of games here just because of the memories and stuff like that.
What's your favourite memory at the Gabba?
Just training at the Gabba for the first time, just rocking up, going actually down those stairs, and then you walk up the ramp, and then go on the field. It was pretty surreal, and it was a very good experience. I feel like it's a once in a lifetime opportunity, so yeah, I feel like I would take that and remember it for the rest of my life.
There was a night, I think we were playing Richmond in a preliminary final, and if the Lions won that game, that meant they'd be playing in a grand final, and this was the days before sort of electronic ticket queues, and you had to physically get in a queue essentially where I'm sitting now, here in the park. We'd organised with some friends to line up for tickets, so at 3/4 time, when we were pretty confident the Lions were going to win, a few of us came out and got in the queue. So we had a roster through the night to come and spend 2 hours at a time in the queue and hold our spot and get our grand final tickets the next morning. And it was just so much fun with all the other Brisbane supporters excited at the prospect of going to a grand final. So that was a great memory.